one big step forward for Ripple, and the way we send money across borders will never be the same. Ripple XRP's new cross-border payment system has been officially announced. This is a huge step forward that will change the way money moves around the world. Through years of work, Ripple has finally made a system that will not only simplify the process of sending money between countries, but also make it faster, cheaper, and more effective. Do not think this is just another update. This is the next big step for XRP and how it will change the world's banking system. This new way of paying is even more exciting because it can be used for more than small deals. Because this system is made for big institutions, it could very well become the standard for all financial transactions around the world. This is very important for Ripple and XRP. Ripple is setting itself up to be a major player in the financial world with this new payment system. XRP will soon be an important tool for banks and other financial companies all over the world. People have been guessing about cryptocurrencies for years, and a lot of them want to know if any digital asset could really change the way standard financial systems work. With the official launch of Ripple's new cross-border payment system, XRP is showing that it's more than just a risky investment. It works in the real world and solves some of the biggest problems in global banking right now. There needs to be a faster and cheaper way to send money between countries for a long time now, and the new system for XRP pledges to do just that. This isn't just a little better. The old way of making payments has been completely changed. Plus, Ripple is forming more relationships with big banks, which means that XRP can be used for more and more things every day. This change is being driven by the need for a faster and cheaper way to send money across borders, and XRP is at the center of it all. People who have held XRP for a long time should be happy to hear this kind of news. Or anyone who wasn't sure about its promise. Now that this new payment system is official, XRP's future looks better than ever. We're seeing the start of what could be an amazing journey for Ripple and its owners. Why is this method so important then? Let's get into it and see what it really means for XRP and the money world. Now that we know how important Ripple's new cross-border payment system is, let's look at how it works and why it's so important. At its core, Ripple's new method is meant to fix one of the biggest problems in global finance. Sending money between countries is currently very slow, expensive, and out of date. At the moment, banks and other financial institutions use old systems like SWIFT, which can make it take days to send money across borders and charge high fees. These errors have been a problem for a long time with international trade and money transfers. All of that will change now that Ripple's new system, which runs on XRP, is here. Blockchain is used by Ripple's technology to make it possible for cross-border payments to be settled almost instantly. When XRP is used as a bridge currency, it makes it easier for financial institutions to move money quickly and cheaply between different foreign currencies. This changes everything for companies and banks that need to send big amounts of money across borders. Ripple's method lets payments settle in seconds, while traditional payment systems need middlemen and take days to process. However, cutting down on the transaction's time and cost. By using XRP to provide liquidity, the system gets rid of the need for pricey foreign exchange deals. This saves banks and customers a lot of money. This is especially important for emerging markets that don't have easy access to quick and cheap banking services. With Ripple's payment system, these areas could become much more financially integrated, which would make it easier for people and companies in developing countries to trade with other countries and get access to capital. The system's ability to settle deals in real time will also help lower the risks that come with changes in currency exchange rates, which can be scary for businesses doing business across borders. Additionally, Ripple's growing list of partnerships with big banks and payment providers around the world makes it clear that this new payment system is not just an idea, it's already happening. Some banks, like Santander, XRP is at the heart of these payments, and PNC and other companies are starting to use Ripple's technology in their work. Large financial companies are starting to use Ripple's system more and more. This makes XRP even more important to the future of global finance. There are more benefits to this method than just saving money and time. The demand for XRP will rise as more banks and financial companies add Ripple's cross-border payment system to their services. This will likely cause its value to rise. XRP becomes more useful as a tool for liquidity the more it is used in real-life transactions. This helps Ripple and its supporters grow over the long term. As this new method continues to be rolled out around the world, it's clear that Ripple has made a big change in how people send money across borders. With XRP at the center of this change, the future of money will be faster, cheaper, and easier to get to than ever before. Okay, now that we know how Ripple's new cross-border payment system works and what effects it might have, let's talk about why this event is so important for XRP and its growth. The biggest effect of this new method right now is that there is a lot more demand for XRP. As more financial institutions use Ripple's payment method, the demand for XRP to make these transactions possible will skyrocket. Unlike traditional currencies, XRP can be used to settle deals across borders almost instantly. That is why it is the best cash for making payments around the world. XRP will become much more useful as more banks, payment companies, and financial service providers use Ripple's technology. More businesses that use XRP as a way to get cash will make more people want to buy it, and when more people want something, its value goes up. This is not a trend that will end soon, it is a long-term change. XRP is already known as an important tool for sending money across borders. As Ripple's network grows, XRP's value is likely to rise, especially as it becomes more a part of the world's banking system. Institutional acceptance is another important factor. In the past, cryptocurrency was mostly seen as a risky investment, and many businesses were hesitant to use digital currencies because they were worried about their instability and how they would be regulated. But Ripple is forming more and more relationships with big banks like Santander, American Express, and Standard Chartered. More and more, XRP is being used in the traditional banking world. If these organizations keep using Ripple's payment system, they will make it more stable for XRP. This will give investors more confidence in the coin and help it become more widely used in regular finance. Another important part of XRP's future growth is clear regulations. A lot of the time it has been hard to tell what XRP's legal standing is because of its ongoing case with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC). Recent developments in Ripple's legal case, along with more people becoming aware of XRP's real-world use case, hint that regulations will soon become clear. It will be easier for institutions to use XRP once its status is fully clear and it is recognized as a real financial asset. Individual investors will also feel more comfortable having it. In turn, more institutions will adopt XRP, which will cause its value to rise, which will lead to even more adoption.